Welcome to lab number 9, creating exciting and dynamic gameplay. Let's start by teleporting between the first 3 rooms, room 1 to room 2, room 2 to room 3, back to room 2, then back to room 1. Now let's take a look at the level blueprint and see the teleport overlap events. Here, each room has its own event nodes clearly set up and working as intended. Let's go through the following door slab. Notice it closes right behind me, successfully blocking the way back. Let's take a look at the static mesh editor for the door slab. Here's a simple bot collision I created with the correct collision setting. Now let's jump from the first platform to the second and get across the other side. Now let's fall into the lava pit. Watch as the fire particle system activates. The player becomes immovable and we respawn at the start of the lava pit. Let's take a look at the level blueprint. The overlap event is tied to the lava pit. Here's both the lava pit and the corresponding targets are clearly in place. I'll trigger both vertical platforms. Now the expansion bridge. Now watch as the bridge is triggered to collapse. Now watch as the bridge doesn't trigger as the area is reached again. Now let's open the level sequences for both the vertical platforms and the expansion bridge. Let's switch to the level blueprint for the expansion bridge. Here you can see the begin overlap at first and second trigger values. Let's move to the vertical platforms 1 and 2. Here are the begin overlap and the reset events for the vertical platforms. Watch as I trigger vertical platform 2 and the expansion bridge and then fall into the lava pit. After responding, you can see the platforms have reset to their original locations. Here, I'll begin by picking up the rifle to shoot the platforms. The yellow target will respond to the first projectile. The red target will projectile 2. The red and yellow will respond to both. Let's test the incorrect projectiles. Notice the red and yellow targets do not move with the wrong projectile type. Let's take a look at the content browser. Here you see the textures, materials, and static meshes I created for the yellow, red, and red-yellow targets. Let's open the parent actor blueprint. I'll show you the event graph with the overlap events. Now in the My Blueprint window, here are the variables. The public ones are clearly marked. I'll walk up to each door. Watch as they open seemingly automatic. The last door is opened by pressing the E on the computer keyboard. Let's open the level blueprint. Here are the nodes for the first and fourth doors with the clear breakdown of their logic. By looking at the door 2 blueprint, you can see the event graph showing door rotation via flip-flop. The third blueprint, you can see it uses a level sequence including play and reverse function. The fourth and final door blueprint has its event graph disconnected. This is because it was set up already in the level blueprint that I showed you earlier. For this next section, we will walk up to each door to see that they are currently locked. We need to collect the blue, red, and green key to finish the level. Each card unlocks its specific door, and you'll notice the key card HUD fills up as I collect them. When we open the level blueprint, notice the keyboard E input event is used for each color key. Each door blueprint has its event graph disconnected, confirming control via the level blueprint. Now I'll scroll through each level sequence, confirming the correct door movement. Now let's open each keycard pickup. You'll see the event graph has the Boolean variables like has key are being set. Finally, in the first person character blueprint, we see the extra variables I added. Has red key, has green key, and has blue key, all functioning as intended. That wraps up lab number 9. Thanks for watching.